Paul warned us that some would preach another Jesus, 2 Corinthians 11:4, and our Master cautioned that false Christs and false prophets would arise to deceive, if possible, even the elect, Matthew 24:24. So we test every message by the one who walked in truth, kept his Father's ways, and called us to follow. The true Messiah, Jesus, said, "If you love me, keep my commandments," John 14:15. Light breaks through confusion when love expresses itself in obedience, not in empty words. And the scriptures affirm, "By this we know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. Whoever says, 'I know him,' but does not keep them, is not telling the truth." 1 John 2:3-4. His way is clear, steady, and life-giving. Jesus walked humbly among the people, honoring his Father's commands. He taught freedom that comes from truth, not from casting off the Father's will. His steps are a pattern for all who would follow him. He did not abolish what was written. He said, "Do not think that I came to abolish the law or the prophets until heaven and earth pass away. Whoever relaxes the least commandment and teaches others to do the same shall be called least in the kingdom." Matthew 5:17-19. Therefore, love God, love your neighbor, keep his word, and walk in righteousness and truth. Those who follow his example find life and peace. The standard remains to the law and to the testimony. If they do not speak according to this word, there is no light in them. Isaiah chapter 8:20. The true light agrees with the Father's voice and the witness of Scripture. Yet through the ages, traditions arose that blurred the line between truth and error. We are called to discern, not by condemning people, but by returning to what the Word declares. Symbols, seasons, and stories multiplied, but the test is the same. Does it align with the commandments of God and the testimony of Yeshua? If not, we lay it down. Some say the law no longer matters, but the Messiah himself upheld it. Matthew 5:17-19. We do not rest in human authority or custom. We seek the shepherd's voice in Scripture. Isaiah reminds us, Isaiah 8:20, that teaching must be weighed by the Father's word. Where the light fades, we return to what he spoke from the beginning. We do not mix truth with lies, nor exchange holiness for comfort. We cling to what is written and to the testimony of Jesus, the faithful and true. The Most High appointed times and ways for his people, and he calls us back to them, not by compulsion, but by willing hearts that honor his word above tradition. Moreover, I gave them my Sabbaths to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord who sanctifies them. Ezekiel 20:12. His sign marks a set-apart people. Hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that you may know that I am the Lord your God. Ezekiel 20:20. The covenant still speaks. The true children of Israel hear the shepherd's voice. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. John 10:27. Remember his covenant, walk in his rest and his ways. This is not about earning salvation. It is about faithful love. If we love him, we keep his commandments. John 14:15. By grace and with a sincere heart. Therefore, let homes be filled with prayer, rest, and the joy of obedience. His peace settles where his word is honored, and there is a call from heaven. Come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive of her plagues. Revelation 18:4. Out of confusion, out of Babylon, into truth. The Spirit is gathering a remnant who keep God's commands and hold the testimony of Jesus. Hearts awake, hands clean, voices lifted to the Most High. Choose wisely whom you serve. The path of the counterfeit dims into darkness, but the way of the true Messiah shines to eternal light. Isaiah 8:20, John 10:27. Here is the endurance, the patience of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Revelation 14:12. The time is short, the deception is great, yet the reward is eternal for those who endure to the end. Stand firm in his word and follow the Lamb wherever he goes. Revelation 14:12. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.